Hey Virgos, welcome back to my channel. Guys, if you are new here, welcome. And if you are returning, thanks so much for supporting the channel. So I'm going to go ahead and do the bonus reading for my Virgos that are dealing with an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, or a Gemini. Now, this is a general message, so it may not resonate with everyone. Just take what resonates for you, Virgos, and leave the rest. Anybody interested in a personal reading, my information is always down below. Thank to those who do reach out for those, and thank to those who donate to the channel, and to those of you who do subscribe. It's very much appreciated. So I do hope that everybody is doing well, okay? Happy birthday to anyone whose birthday is today, okay? Happy solar return to you. Pop it down below. Let us wish you happy birthday. Cross watcher, if you are in here, feel free to flip the roles. I don't know, I feel like I said that, but we are going to be starting with Gemini. So let us say Virgo's dealing with a Gemini spirit. What's the strongest energy here today? Give me a card for the Gemini. Give me a card for the Gemini. What's the Gemini's energy? What are we getting stuck on? Lioness. It says you've earned all your stripes. Number 13 could be significant here. And we have Clover. It says release your guilt. I don't know. Is somebody feeling guilty about something? We've got Lioness jumping out. But I want one card. Yeah. Throne. Your potential is endless. Treat your body like the palace it is. Energy for the Gemini. One card, Spirit. Okay. So it came out. 21 could be significant, or 12 boils down to a 3. Clover. It says release your guilt. I don't know if someone, like I said, I don't know if someone wants to apologize to somebody. It looks like she's trying to have a conversation with this woman. It's almost like the look on her face is almost remorseful. I'm hearing that song. I don't know who sings it. I'm hearing reach out and touch somebody's hand. Give me a card for Virgo. What's Virgo's energy here? So, oh, Virgo. Okay, you got the number 11. But it says sun. It says paint the sun back into your sky. Is that what you're doing? Are you finding happiness again? Are you just in a positive energy? I'm looking at all the stars on her trousers, and it's making me feel like an energy of you healing from something. Now, some of you definitely could be artists, painters, maybe. But there's something here about you creating your reality. Someone could be a singer. We have spaceship at the bottom of the deck, and it says, don't be afraid to sing. Virgo's dealing with a Gemini spirit. All right. Honeymoon and manifest. Can I get a card for now and a card for going forward, Spirit? There's something here about something being short-lived. Give me a card for going forward. Okay. You have spy at the bottom of the deck, and it says someone's got their eye on you. It says you are doing your research and intimacy. Water sign. Somebody in their feelings. Sexual chemistry, reminiscing. So the first card that you have coming out, it says patience. It says just a few more months. It says good things come to those who wait. Going forward, you have communicate. It says compromise, forgive. It says work it out. So I feel like that's what this is. Somebody wanting to work a situation out with you. But for some of you, I'm hearing Spirit say, is it worth it? Or is this person worthy? I mean, I feel like you should always forgive. But sometimes the problem can be forgetting. Give me a card. Virgo's in with a Gemini. Yeah, coffin. I'm seeing coffin and community. But the card that came out is house. What's the energy, Spirit? Thank you. Marriage. Some of you could have been married to this person. For some of you, this may be about a married couple. What is house and marriage, Spirit? Now, I was going to say that, you know, but I was thinking, do people really still do that? I don't know if someone is spying on your home. Someone may know where you live or something like that here. You have the fox. And this talks about selfishness, trickery, wrongness, clever, suspicion, and caution. And it kind of looks like he's hiding in the bushes, right? Now, this could also give me an energy here of fake accounts and things like that. Behind it, you have the cross, and it says duty, burden, big problem, grief. It says religious and fate. Give me a card for going forward. What is this marriage? You have child. It says young, innocent. It says youth, playful, beginner, and playfulness. You have a child with somebody? I mean, with this person? There is also energy here of being free, though. With that child card, it makes me think of being free and unencumbered. So we have the Seven of Wands. Coming out sideways is the Wheel of Fortune. And then, oh, and the Empress. Okay. Isn't it interesting? A combination like this, Wheel of Fortune, Empress, sideways, just came out like that for me in a private reading. I'm not going to mention your name, who you are, but okay, show me more. And heavy Gemini energy came out in that reading as well. What is this? And I was just hearing, she knows. And then the Ace of Swords comes out. Okay. All right. What landing on the Wheel of Fortune? The Five of Wands. What is this? Landing on the Seven of Wands, the Chariot. Okay. The Hangman at the bottom of the deck, King of Cups, Two of Cups, Page of Cups. From what I'm seeing with that Wheel of Fortune coming out sideways and this Empress coming out sideways, and now my left ear is ringing, there's something here about somebody trying to stop someone's destiny or whatever it is that someone may be manifesting for themselves. I don't know if someone here is trying to stop this Empress energy, but the Seven of Wands would say to me, there's an energy of someone who perseveres, they fight for what they want. Chariot talks about willpower. But who's arguing here? Could it be about some truth? communication? Could it be about somebody seeing clearly or someone who has clarity in something? Or is this about a victory? Virgo's dealing with a Gemini. Look at that, 5 of Cups with the Magician. 5 of Cups with the 3 of Swords. What's the 7 of Wands? The Moon. What is the 7 of Wands? The Death card. And the Hanged Man. So we've got heavy Pisces energy coming out here as well. Scorpio. Someone's being enlightened about something. Show me more about the Moon and the Death. What is the Moon energy? The High Priestess. The Tower landed on the Empress. You got the High Priest, and there's that 5 of Wands again with the 4 of Swords. Clarify these cards. 7 of Wands at the bottom of the deck with the 3 of Cups, 6 of Cups, 6 of Pentacles, 6 of Swords. So 66 could be significant. You've got 666 here. Yeah, and there, I was going to say 666, ain't that what they say is the devil's number? Then there he is next to the 4 of Wands. What's the Tower? The Star. Something could have something to do with maybe a group of men. Something about somebody who's in the public eye, or someone who is a healer. A psychic medium with the High Priestess out here. What's this Tower? The Hierophant. The Empress is jumping out here again. And there's that King of Swords. Page of Wands with the Queen of Swords. I feel like someone, I don't know if someone was in competition with you here. Okay. Yeah, the Empress with the Lovers. Something can I, okay. I don't know if there's arguments in a marriage relationship. What's the Tower? The 10 of Wands. Okay, something here is too difficult, too hard. The 3 of Cups again. What is the High Priestess? What is the High Priestess, Spirit? The 3 of Wands, it came out sideways, landed on the 5 of Wands. You got the 3 of Wands and you got the 10 of Pentacles. I don't know if there's arguments over money, finances, or like I said, some sort of inheritance, and it could be a spiritual inheritance, right? 10 of Pentacles with the High Priestess here could talk to me about someone's gifts. 10 of Pentacles talks about long-term success. 3 of Wands is preparation, planning, moving forward, expansion. Why did they come out sideways? What's the 5 of Wands? The 4 of Wands. Yeah, there could be conflict in a marriage between 2 people. What has it got to do with you, Virgo? This could be about a home, a property. What's the 4 of Wands? The Strength card. Leo energy. What's the 4 of Wands? And then coming out, it kind of looked like it came out sideways. It landed on 10 of Wands. It's the Knight of Cups. Show me what the Strength card is. 4 of Wands. 7 of Pentacles. Oh, Judgment at the bottom of the deck with the Chariot with the 3 of Swords. Is this all about because someone wants to reconcile with you? Or is this about you having some sort of awakening? I'm hearing Tell them don't waste my time. Yeah, this is what, I mean, I'm not saying, Virgos, that you lot are wasting my time, but, I mean, what's the Four of Swords? Surely there's more important things in the world, no? Four of Swords is a Page of Pentacles, a Queen of Pentacles, and the Two of Wands. Something about some sort of choice that you made. Or again, something about what you are manifesting. Who's this Queen of Pentacles? Landing on the Ten of Wands, it's the Five of Pentacles. It's like, I don't know if somebody wants you to struggle financially. Or this could be, like I said, I don't know if someone's wife or something like that is feeling left out in the cold. Four of Swords. Coming out sideways. Star. Eight of Wands. Four of Pentacles. The Eight of Cups. It's like wanting to hold on to you. Not wanting you to move forward. This is silly. What's the Wheel of Fortune? The Wheel of Fortune is the Eight of Swords. Landed on the Empress. What's the Eight of Swords? The Eight of Pentacles. 88 could be significant. Why the Eight of Swords? And the Ten of Wands. You see, there's something here for some of my Virgos where I feel like that you are skilled at with the Eight of Pentacles. Or somebody thought they were skilled at something. What's the Eight of Pentacles? Show me. This is you developing something growing for you. Look at the Five of Wands. With the Magician at the bottom of the deck with the Five of Pentacles, the Two of Wands coming out sideways. Is somebody wanted you to make the wrong choices? What's this Five of Wands? Why is everybody mad? The Two of Cups, Queen of Cups, the Star, the Eight of Wands. I think this is something to do with your intuition. Clarify that Queen of Cups. What is the Queen of Cups? The Strength card. Okay. What's the Empress, Spirit? I don't know if somebody got like a tarot reading on you or someone's been watching tarot. The Two of Wands is back out here. So any decision that you are making for yourself here, Virgos, know that you are making the right one. Now, someone could definitely be stressed out about maybe someone who is pregnant. What's the Two of Wands? Nine of Swords. Yep. Ace of Swords coming out almost sideways. That would make the Ten of Swords energy. What is the Nine of Swords? What's the Nine of Swords? King of Pentacles. And we saw the Queen of Pentacles. What's the Nine of Swords? It's Five of Pentacles again. Six of Pentacles energy. Somebody feeling left out in the cold, or someone's worried about their money. The Queen of Pentacles just flipped out. Husband and wife. Why are these two here with the Five of Pentacles coming out sideways? The Knight of Cups and the Queen of Swords. I just feel like Virgos, right? I feel like there's someone here, this Gemini, that wants to come towards you. There is someone here that cannot forget you, cannot let you go. But I feel like they are attached to something else. Or someone else. You may have rejected this person. Show me again the King and Queen of Pentacles. There goes in with a Gemini. The Three of Pentacles. The Nine of Cups landed on the Nine of Swords. What's the Nine of Cups? The Queen of Cups almost is flipping in the reverse. Yeah, I feel like you don't have emotions for somebody anymore. Or there's a water sign around this person that is feeling insecure. Yeah, Knight of Wands. with the Seven of Cups and the Devil. Someone here is a liar. They're a cheater. They're impulsive when it comes to their sexual energy. Someone could have like a sex addiction or something. Maybe that's why you cut somebody off. Okay, what is this Ace of Swords? How are we doing? What's the Ace of Swords? Virgo's dealing with a Gemini. Page of Wands landed on the Eight of Swords. Ten of Swords. That landed on the Seven of Wands. Some of you are going to find out about some sort of betrayal that this person did. Or maybe you just have an inkling or a gut feeling here. Page of Pentacles with a Ten of Swords, Page of Wands. Someone could also be very kind of like immature. There's something here to do with children. What's the Ten of Swords? This Strength card. It's almost giving this energy here, Virgos, where you just can't be taken down or you just can't be taken out. Or what's behind the Strength? The Five of Wands and the Queen of Wands. So it can have something to do with a Leo energy, or there's arguments about the way you show up, who you are, how confident you are, how much you believe in yourself. What's hiding behind the Queen of Wands? Damn, the Emperor. Some of you could be keeping a relationship quiet. What's the Five of Wands here, Spirit? Virgo's dealing with a Gemini. Ten of Cups. Landed on the Wheel of Fortune. Queen of Swords landed on the Eight of Swords. And then you have the Seven of Pentacles. What's the Ten of Cups? You could know something about a family situation, or this could be family members to you, or marriage situation, or a religious group. Yeah, Seven of Swords at the bottom of the deck with the Temperance and the King of Cups. For some of you, it's like there's someone here, like, it's like they want to sneak off to you, or lies may be being exposed with the Temperance energy. Like I said, it could be divine intervention. Or this is someone who looks at you as almost like their happy place. But there's still some sort of dishonesty here. What's the Chariot? Landing on the Wheel of Fortune is a Two of Swords. Show me more. The Eight of Cups. And then you have the Page of Cups. That would make the Nine of Cups energy. Now, for some of you also... Okay, wait, give me one on the Two of Swords first. The Chariot. Someone could be at a crossroads. Show me more about the Two of Swords and the Chariot. Ten of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, and the Four of Swords. Virgos, from what I'm seeing, is someone here is so stuck on you just letting go of a situation and moving forward. They want to communicate with you, but you could already see this person as someone who is not trustworthy, right? Queen of Swords. This could be someone that if they come towards you, you completely just like demand the truth. It could be even someone's spouse that may want to reach out to you. I'm looking at these two women here. Something could have something to do with the same sex. Four of Swords. Give me one on the Page of Cups. King of Pentacles. Landed on the Two of Wands. There could be two masculines arguing over feminine energy. What is the King of Pentacles? What is the King of Pentacles? King of Swords. Did say something could be same sex, but it doesn't have to be, right? You've got the Ten of Cups and things like that out here. Friends, family members. What is the King of Pentacles and the King of Swords? And I just said you may have a choice. But there could be arguments over a paternity of a child. The Ace of Cups landed on the Two of Wands. Wheel of Fortune, the Star, Tower, Magician, Five of Pentacles. Yeah, there's someone tried to manipulate something to go in their favor. Or like I said, to cause confusion in a choice. But I have to move on. So, energy and love. Virgo's dealing with a Gemini. Give me the shadow side. The dark side comes out. It says your dark side keeps you from enjoying the love you have. It says don't let it steal your joy. And then you have reaching. See, someone here wants to reach out. I don't know if their ego gets in the way. I don't know. Like I said, with you coming out as the Empress, this is someone who knows that they can't offer you what it is that you deserve. Right? We saw that. What was it? The Lovers, the Devil, and the Seven of Cups. It says reaching. It says you are trying to connect, but love eludes you. It says stepping out of your comfort zone will help. This person could have been trying to communicate with you via your dreams, or I'm hearing projecting. What's the lighter side of love? It says promises, landed on the Eight of Swords. It says wishes to be with you. It says hard to believe it's real. It says contracts and engagements. And then you have overflowing. It says has a lot of love to give. It says in a rush to get serious. It says charmer, fast moving. Some of you, someone may want to propose, but I don't necessarily see that out on the board. Let's see what they don't want you to know. Virgo's dealing with a Gemini. What they don't want the Virgo to know. This looks like it's coming in the reverse. In the upright, I would say sneaky, mysterious, and it says hiding information. It's in the reverse. So something here is not a secret. So I don't know if that's why the High Priestess kept coming out. You have hoping. It says expecting, faith, and manifesting. You have coming out sideways. It says healing. Yeah. Someone hasn't healed, or they didn't want you to heal. So again, if some of you are healers, someone could have been trying to affect your business. It says healing. It says releasing, purifying, and cleansing. You have spiritual attack. It says karma, divine intervention, and facing their demons. What is hoping? Coming out sideways is limelight, audience, and self-absorbed. Yeah, trapped. It says stuck, tied down, and captive. Give me one more round. What are secrets in the reverse with spiritual attack? Unemployed, broke, fired, living beyond their means. I don't know if that's them or if that's what the spiritual attack was, to have you left out in the cold, to cause you some sort of stagnation, some sort of poverty, struggle. But see, they're playing that Beyonce song, what goes around comes back around. Hey, my baby. So you have infatuation. It says denial. It says obsession. And it says attraction. Exactly. I feel like someone here is just doing the most here. But really and truly, I feel like someone wants to be with somebody. You have egg on their face. It says ashamed. It says backfired. And it says got caught. I just heard what goes around comes back around. All right. Give me a card going forward for the Gemini. How do I want to take that? Somebody took some sort of a gamble or something was risky. I'm asking, what is the energy going forward for the Gemini? You have the die is cast. Oh, there was nothing here about no death spells, but again, if they were trying to end something for you, listen. It's like they're the ones that's going to be in the struggle. The die is cast. And on this board, you see a witch in the corner. You see a dragon. You see a knight. I feel like you're protected here, Virgo, so I don't know. Give me a card going forward for the Virgo. And you see how you have these other three people in the background, like they're cheering, they're laughing. And I saw the Three of Cups a couple of times. It's like the energy of the anticipation to see if something's going to work. Or what's the energy going forward for Virgo? What does that say? Dopamine, dopago? Whatever it says. She's on a unicorn and she looks like, you know, when you think of unicorns, you think of fairy tales. Like you're in your own world here. Yeah, I'm hearing you making shit shake. I don't know if that's in a good way or a bad way. Yeah, I feel like there's either something here about somebody losing a job. Yeah, having to go back to basics. Or this is kind of also reminding me of, I don't know, like a... Listen. So, look at this, Virgos. Look at your energy coming out. It says guilt-free. And they had released your guilt. So, I don't know. Maybe if you did feel guilty about something, maybe you don't anymore. For someone here, right, with that King of Pentacles and King of Swords coming out together, there may have been two masculines, like I said, that maybe did something here. But I don't know if one person is kind of, I don't know if their conscience is kicking in and they're just like, but guilt-free. Yeah, somebody was doing too much in a situation. All right, so let's put this away. Let's move on, okay? Virgos, who's next? Virgo's dealing with a Libra. Give me a second. Let me put the cards away. Okay, Virgo's dealing with a Libra. All right, Spirit, cross watcher, if you're in here, feel free to flip the roles. What's the strongest energy? Virgo's dealing with a Libra, because that Gemini energy was super slow for me. All right, what do we have? Virgo's dealing with a Libra. Okay, sexuality almost came out. It says someone is still figuring themselves out, but it didn't quite come out. What's the energy here, show me? And going forward. Okay. So the first card coming out, it says health. It says health issues could arise. So again, I don't know if something has something to do with the STD, especially just seeing that sexuality card. Or someone could be in their head about something. Now coming in the reverse, you have cycles. It says fate, karma, something ending, something beginning, but it's in the reverse. So something here making me feel like something hasn't ended. Something could be about bad karma. It's almost like an energy as well of like maybe somebody here was ignoring some sort of warnings about something. So it's giving that energy of those who don't hear must feel. What's this energy? Virgo's dealing with a Libra. Yeah, we have despair coming out. Going forward, we have expectation. Number 32 could be significant here, or 23 boils down to a 5. So there's some sort of changes here. Someone could have lost a job or is struggling financially. There could even be something here about somebody maybe facing some sort of homelessness. But you going forward, you have 28 or 82, but it boils down to a 10, which would have been fitting if the cycles was in the upright. So maybe it's over for one person, but not over for another. Show me more. I forgot to get the cards, didn't I? Let me get that first. Give me a card for the Libra. What is the Libra's energy? Alright, so for the Libra energy coming out, we have number 36 or 63 boils down to a 9. And it says gold. It says you don't need someone else to fix you. What's the Virgo's energy? You have a number 41 or 14, boils down to a 5, and it says sundress. It says do it for you. And then you also have coming out the number 18 or 81, boils down to a 9, and it says tree. It says let them go. So is that what I was picking up, where you're kind of doing something for your own peace of mind, for your own sanity, for your own worth, but there's someone here who may be still holding on to you? It says you don't need someone else to fix you, but it's almost like someone here has convinced themselves that they do need you. All right, give me a card. Virgo's dealing with a Libra. Coming out sideways, we have ring, number 25, 52, boils down to a 7. It says promise, commitment, partnership, deal, contract, and cycle. We have cycles out here. Some of you could have been married to this person or just in maybe some sort of commitment with them. Again, for some of you, I don't know if you made a promise to someone, but I don't know if you feel like you had to break that promise. It's like a example, telling someone, I will always be there to help you. But if you know that someone is just not changing their ways, or sometimes you get to a point where you realize that, you know what, we can't fix people, especially if they're not willing to kind of, put the effort in and see the changes that they need to make. There's only so much we can do, right? We can help to support people, guide them, be there as a friend, but you can't take on their whole issues and fix it for them. What is expectation? You have the rider and you have the key. Yeah, this is like leaving something behind. I don't know if someone gave somebody back their key. I don't know if you're waiting for a key back from someone here, but I really feel like this is you trying to give somebody the answers, or to or like I said, some sort of direction here. But the card that is falling on the table is number 23, which is kind of the reverse of the despair number 32. So again, it still boils down to a 5, right? And in the upright, it's the mouse, and it'll talk about stress, nerves, depletion, thief, disease, and flaw. But it's in the reverse. And I think it has a lot to do with this energy here of do it for you. Show me more. Virgo's in with a Libra spirit. The High Priestess. You have the 8 of Cups in the reverse. We have the Sun. We also have the Fool. Wow, the 5 of Wands and the Chariot out again. So it's definitely saying to me there's some sort of similar energy here for these air signs. Why is the High Priestess here? The Hierophant. Alright, show me more. Now, this is usually some sort of a pair here in tarot, okay? But it's giving me this energy where for some of you, right, even though you may have meant to have worked with somebody or they're meant to be in your life, it just really gives me like this battle, especially with this Five of Wands keep coming out. Some sort of battle between spirituality and religion. Now, again, it could have something to do with marriage, commitment. The Lovers, Gemini energy. What's the Hierophant and you've got the Ace of Cups at the bottom of the deck. What's the Hierophant and the Lovers? Okay. Ugh. Oh, it fell on the floor. The Hermit. I don't know, there could also have been something here about counseling. Maybe marriage counseling or relationship counseling. But I feel like the Hermit is talking to me about you realizing or going within and doing some sort of introspection here, right? It's like seeking wisdom or knowledge about what to do about this situation. And I feel like some of you come to some sort of conclusion where it's better to just burn this situation. It's kind of giving like you've learned everything that you can from something, or you've just outgrown something here. Now, some of you, maybe you are considering whether you should forgive someone or reconcile with somebody here. What's the Hermit thinking about? The Chariot, about moving forward. Queen of Pentacles, yeah. So what's the Eight of Cups in the reverse? Because you do have the cycles in the reverse here. And it kind of makes me feel like with the Eight of Cups in the upright, it would talk about, you know, walking away from something, going on that solo journey to find your emotional fulfillment. But even though I feel like someone isn't emotionally fulfilled in a situation, I feel like they still stay. But show me what the Eight of Cups in the reverse is. It's the Ace of Cups. Those two together would make the Nine of Cups, which does talk about emotional fulfillment. Yeah, the Death card at the bottom of the deck. But I feel like someone keeps something to themselves. What is it that they want to be single and just work on their finances here? And there's the Nine of Cups. Someone may also be dealing with someone who drinks a lot, but they may use excuses for why they do. So what's this Ace of Cups? Damn, Six of Swords. Moving on. One more. The Queen of Pentacles is trying to come out, so yeah. What's the Sun card? I feel like for some of you, someone relies too heavy on you. So you got the Chariot coming in the reverse. This can talk about a lack of direction. Someone here is, you got the Chariot in the upright here. Show me the Chariot in the reverse with the Sun card. You have the Seven of Pentacles and you have the Two of Swords. Oh, someone's at a crossroads. This is like needing to make a decision, but almost pretending that there isn't a problem or not addressing it. I'll think about that tomorrow. I think about that next week, or I think about that next month. Difficult. So because someone can't make this choice, it causes this delay. This is really about somebody asking themselves. Someone could have been with somebody for a long time, 6, 7 years. But the Seven of Pentacles talks about someone who is taking some sort of temporary pause. It's like reflecting. Am I happy with how things are growing? Are they even still growing? Can I still flourish in this situation? Is it worth it? Two of Swords. Show me the Fool. I don't know if this Sun card is about someone pretending to be happy. The Fool is the Tower, Four of Cups. And then the Five of Wands again. Oh boy. Someone may be shocked if somebody says that they want to leave a situation. What's the Tower? King of Pentacles. What's the Tower? The Knight of Pentacles. And the King of Cups. Somebody really wants to follow their heart here. Now, again, we did see that energy at the beginning, so something could have something to do with somebody maybe wanting to be with the same sex as themselves. Listen. What's the Five of Wands about? The Three of Pentacles, about somebody wanting to build or work with someone else here, or a third party situation, or what someone's long-term goals are. I can't make this up. I don't know. King of Pentacles is back out here. What's the Five of Wands about? The Ace of Pentacles. Someone wants someone to stay around for money, or what they can provide for the situation. Clarify. It's a lot of Pentacles here. It's like somebody feeling like afraid that they're going to be left out in the cold. Damn. Ten of Pentacles. The Fool card. And we're clarifying the Fool. And then you also have the Knight of Swords and the Seven of Wands. Yes, I don't know. Someone may find something very challenging here. But this is also seizing opportunity. Somebody needing to stand up for themselves here. What is the Five of Wands? That goes in with a Libra spirit. That's the Four of Wands, so arguments in a home. What's this? King of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. Could be Leo with the Sun card. What's the Five of Wands? Now notice that King of Wands has one wand in his hand, so it could represent the Ace of Wands to me. Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, this is about somebody going after whatever vision that they have. Why is the Queen of... not the Queen. Why is the Nine of Pentacles here? Three of Wands and the Two of Cups. Someone sees some sort of future with somebody. But it's causing some sort of disagreements. Or the less this is someone who had some sort of disagreement with you and they're wanting to come in and, you know, kind of rectify things. And we just saw the Four Wands and we have the Four Wands energy here. What's the Chariot? There goes in with a Libra. The Strength. Oh, landed on the High Priestess is the Emperor. So I feel like someone's going to step into their power here. What's the Strength and the Emperor? The King of Cups is back and the Fool. Someone's going to follow their heart. Or that's at least what they want to do here. It could be about a marriage proposal or entering some sort of commitment here. Or this is like a... Yeah, I feel like someone just sees long-term success with you here, Virgos. But I do also feel like the third party, I don't know, it could be anybody. Family member, friend. I did hear for some of you an ex. What's the energy in love? Virgo's in with a Libra. What's the high vibrational side? We have floating. It says needs to go with the flow. It says finds you enchanting. Oh, that's why they landed on the High Priestess. It says finds you enchanting. It says desire, crush, and elusive. And then you have refuge. It says supportive. It says in hard times. It says you can trust them, safe haven, and blessings. Yeah, I told you someone sees you like that. So, what is the shadow side of love? Neglect. It says not paying attention to what's important. It says decide what's truly worth spending time on. Yeah, somebody chose somebody over you. For some of you with neglect and many flames. But if that situation didn't work out for them, they're having to face some sort of truth. Someone could be feeling emotionally exhausted and alone. But what fell on the table? Crushed. It says you are hurting emotionally right now. It says you need time to heal before you jump in again. One more. Childish, struggle, and fierce. Yeah, someone may be realizing that they were immature in a situation here. Or they chose someone who was immature. But it says someone has to be the adult in the room. It says maybe the terms should be grow up or get out. Yeah, struggle. It says you feel like you aren't being supported. It says if it's not a team effort, it's best to stand alone. And then fierce. It says you act aggressive, but you are just protecting yourself. Soften your heart so you can feel again. What they don't want you to know. Hopeless flew out of the deck. So it says sink in despair, and it says falling apart. You have determined. It says persistent, still holding on. It says flowers and gifts. Love affair. Secrecy. Third party. Hooking up. STD. I did say that at the beginning. So, yeah, I'm seeing obsession. It says infatuation, adoration, and addiction with apology, forgiveness, return, and sorry. But you see, someone wants to apologize for having a double life. What's determined? Guilty or guilt. It says apology. That's 2 apology cards. Remorseful, ashamed. Divine feminine. Someone here is determined to get you back. This Libra. Now, for some of you, I am hearing they have Libra in their chart. Maybe in their top 3. Someone could even feel guilty about marrying somebody else and having a child. What's love affair? Divine masculine. Yeah, someone may be realizing that you are their divine feminine. But they could have let addictions and things like that get in the way. Toxic connections, wanting to live in the fast lane. But you got healing right behind it. And you do have spying. Trapped and egg on their face. What's love affair with divine masculine? Longing, craving, aching, and wanting. So what happened to the third party? What happened to the love affair? What happened to them? Okay, I don't know. I'm hearing I'm hearing move, bitch. Get out the way. Ludicrous. So, coming out sideways. Now, the High Priestess can also talk about a mistress. But you have breaking point. It says limit, final straw, and overwhelmed. So if they're still around this person, I don't know if they're kind of feeling frustrated here. Yeah, thinking of you, crying nostalgia and missing you. Energy going forward for the Libra. Okay, so they have stopped doing so much. And then you have tomorrow is another day. Did come out sideways. What's the energy going forward for Virgo? It says, don't care if you don't like me. And then you have, do what you love. So again, this heavy energy of you focused on your craft, focused on things that make you happy, right? You have it here. Do it for you. Let them go. You shift your focus. Yeah, bottom of the deck, you have stop repeating the same thing. And don't take it personally. You may still have love for this person. But like I said, your inner peace is more worth it. Okay, so let's put the cards away and let's move on to Aquarius. Okay, so cross watch, if you're in here, feel free to flip the roles. Now guys, if the video cuts off on Aquarius, okay, I will do Aquarius a separate reading. But I'm hoping that I have enough space. Virgo's dealing with an Aquarius spirit. Can I get a card for the Aquarius? So the card that is coming out for them is the number 33. And it's interesting because I started it at 55, 35. I don't know if there's something here about age gap, okay? It doesn't have to be. This could definitely be a friend or someone you have met up with, okay? But it says nostalgia. It says focus on the here and now. Someone could be thinking about you even when they're around other people. Give me a card for the Virgo. So the cards that is coming out for you, Virgos, you have 22. And it says library. It says take control of your own narrative. Okay. And then you also have a number 12. Or 21 boils down to a 3. And it says expectations. It says don't seek anyone's approval. So it looks like you're still coming out in this energy of you doing you, right? You're not allowing anything to stop you here, but this Aquarius is in their head about something. You're giving me that energy of going with the flow. Virgo is dealing with an Aquarius. And going forward. Got narcissist at the bottom of the deck coming out sideways, and this is instantly making me feel like there is a delay in action, but you have they'll be back. It says expect to hear from them soon, and then you have the fire, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. What else? So we have occupation, number 34. This could be someone that you work with. Maybe this is someone who works very hard. I'm hearing something about long hours. Give me a card for going forward. Virgo's dealing with an Aquarius. Someone could be trying to distract themselves with work as well. Yeah, going forward we have the number 6. And it's the mature woman. The energy, spirit. Thank you. We have the stork. Okay, so this talks about change. And didn't I say with the fire sign energy coming out sideways, the lack of movement? The stork talks about change, movement, new beginnings, transition, flexibility, and transformation. There's an energy here of someone who needs to make time for or make room for love and relationship, because I feel like they desire it. But I just don't know if this is an energy where someone just has their head kind of stuck in their work. It's like work, 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 work. Energy going forward. Too many. You've got the moon, the child, you've got the letter and the house. Some of you may get a letter from somebody, maybe through the post or something like that here. Or maybe someone may pop up or want to, you know, come visit you at your home, but I just need one card. You have the garden, and this talks about public networking, group, audience, fame, and outdoors. They may even invite you out here. Yeah, you got a man at the bottom of the deck with the tower, the whip, the anchor. Someone struggles with excuse my stomach, someone struggles with, it's almost like settling down, like I said, or committing to something or someone. Maybe they just worry about if something would actually work out. Show me more. All right. Queen of Cups in the reverse. Three of Pentacles. Wheel of Fortune. You have the Eight of Swords. You have the Knight of Wands. I'm hearing that song, Why Do Fools Fall in Love? Why do they play the games they play? Somebody afraid that they're in love. You have the Seven of Wands. Okay. What is this Queen of Cups reversed? The Sun card. The Knight of Swords. And the High Priestess. What's the Knight of Swords? The Seven of Wands. Okay, so you got the Seven of Wands coming out here. Show me more. What is the Sun, Knight of Swords, and the High Priestess? The Nine of Wands. Five of Cups in the reverse. It's really kind of just giving me this energy here, Virgos, where I don't know if someone's finding it challenging here, that maybe you're kind of putting yourself first. It's the Queen of Cups in the reverse. Yes, it can talk about someone who's codependent or who maybe has self-esteem issues and things like that. But it can also talk about someone who is in this energy of self-care. Seven of Wands, challenging, standing your ground with something. What's this Three of Pentacles? The Three of Swords. Three of Pentacles, Three of Swords, the Star card. Show me more. The Seven of Cups, the Three of Wands, and what's coming in the reverse? The Seven of Pentacles. So 7-7 could be significant. 3-3-3. Somebody doesn't know what to do. What's the Wheel of Fortune? The Eight of Pentacles. The Ace of Swords. Okay, so there's definitely a victory or something here. Someone could definitely be like, oh, I'm hearing on the top of their game. This could be like some sort of energy competition in the workplace. But show me more. Nine of Pentacles. So you're showing up and you're showing out here. But I really feel like there's someone who thinks about you. They want some sort of victory with you. They want some sort of a union here. Knight of Cups with the Four of Wands. But the Seven of Swords with the Ace of Wands. I feel like someone's just not being honest about what they want. What's the Eight of Swords? Coming out in the reverse is the King of Pentacles. Why is the King of Pentacles in the reverse? The Chariot. Landed on the Seven of Cups. I feel like someone's feeling ungrounded, or they're worried about their finances. Or someone's just like a... What's the King of Pentacles with the Chariot? Someone could drive a really nice car. Like someone may be very materialistic here. Can I get a card? Thank you. They said have to. The Magician and the Six of Wands. This is definitely manifesting. What's the Magician and the Six of Wands? Six of Swords, the Hermit, and the Nine of Swords. Exactly. It's like somebody's worried about somebody moving forward or having some sort of victory or being in the public eye. Someone knows another person is good news. Yeah, Page of Swords at the bottom of the deck, but with the Ten of Swords and the Knight of Wands and the World. What's the Knight of Wands here? The Nine of Wands. The Tower. What's the Nine of Wands and the Tower? The Five of Cups, the Hanged Man. So I feel like the Towers is like some sort of an epiphany, but it could be about some sort of destruction. Show me more about that Tower energy, Spirit. The Nine of Cups. Why does it keep landing on the Three of Swords? Nine of Cups with the Queen of Wands. Someone is attracted to somebody. But okay, well, what's the Seven of Wands? Seven of Wands is the Eight of Wands, the Page of Wands, and the Wheel of Fortune. Now, there's also energy here, Virgos. You standing your ground in a situation, it is definitely going to bring you in some sort of victory. Look at the combination. The Wheel of Fortune over here with the Eight of Pentacles, Ace of Swords, and the Nine of Pentacles. This is like you winning in a situation and you doing something all by yourself. Some of you could own your own business, or maybe that is what you are destined to do. The Eight of Wands, you will move forward anyway. You are protected, or like I said, there's good news here with the Page of Wands and the Wheel of Fortune. Some of you could definitely be speakers or inspire people. Or it could be someone here that they'll be back, is maybe coming back around to you because they see that you are worth fighting for. But I'm moving on. Energy in love. Virgo's dealing with an Aquarius. Shadow side, we have a long road. It says you have a long way to go before you find what you want. It says, but the journey helps you grow. You have dark side. It says your dark side keeps you from enjoying the love you have. It says don't let it steal your joy. Yeah, blind spot. Something that someone didn't see. Or someone got caught up in some sort of whirlwind, rushed into something without getting all the information. Or what's the lighter side? Yeah, see, it's almost coming in the reverse and it's landing on occupation. It says value. It's giving like a diamond in the rough. But it says value, loves you just as you are. It says worth the time and effort. It says devoted, respect, and it says dear. All right, it's a lot of cards. Vulnerable, receptive, tempted, and spiritual. You have lone wolf. So it says not ready to settle down. It says needs a lot of space. It says can't commit. It says free spirit. What they don't want you to know. If you are like a tarot reader or something, someone who could be upset or feel some type of way that maybe you're exposing something or bringing things to light. Show me more. What they don't want the Virgo to know. You have perspective. It says better off. It says happiness. It says clear headspace. Now, for some of you, you could have even helped somebody here, but it's one of those energies where they would kind of never give you your flowers. They will never give the credit where the credit is due. You have sick and tired. It says cycles. It says over it. It says decision made. Coming out sideways, you have bitterness, yeah. It says resentment, anger. It says hurtful words. You have toxic people, addictions, bad behavior, wrong crowd. You have planning. It says text, phone call, meeting. And it says meeting up. So again, this energy of somebody who's just maybe sick and tired of kind of whatever they're sick and tired of. You have bitterness. It says caught. It says red-handed, secrets exposed, and it says surprised and shocked. Didn't I just say that? If you are a tarot reader or something like that, someone could feel some type of way, especially if you reveal things. But okay, what they don't want the Virgo to know. You have healing, so that's good. Releasing, purifying, and cleansing. You've helped somebody to see something from a different perspective. Maybe about people around them. Maybe about some sort of addiction they had or some sort of wrong decision they made. But all right, what's sick and tired and planning? You have deuces. It says fed up, cutting ties, walking away. Someone's planning to leave a situation. Decision made, cycles, over it. And then what is this? No contact, blocked, silent treatment, cut off. Says cut off all communication and fighting, trust issues, one-sided and detached, conflict and breaking point. Give me a card going forward for the Aquarius. Oh, looks like it's coming in the reverse. It says no obligation to take advice from others. But see, that came in the reverse. What? Something to do with tarot reading. Heavy in this air sign bonus reading. See the tarot man in the back. But she's walking away like, yeah, whatever. I ain't listening to what you say. But in the reverse, oh, hold on a minute. Did something come true? Did someone prophesy something? Give me a card going forward for Virgo. So you have stop repeating the same thing again. You also have do not take it personal. And it came out with spread the love. It's all love. Yes, and look at the bottom of the deck. It says sometimes I need help. So, I don't know, Virgos. That is what I picked up here today. It was a little bit of brain work today. So that is what I picked up. If anything has resonated with you guys, I do ask that you like, comment, share, subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you know when I upload. But if this is where we part, Virgo, stay safe. Love and light, guys.